in the mid screen for as long as possible. And then the quick down forward gets the first hit. And already in the corner. And this is not where you want to be if you're Unicorn. And he goes high tech of all variations. That's an interesting pick. And this is just what Sub-Zero does best, man. This balling in the corner, clone in the play,
so
down forward with the whiff punish, and this is just disgusting play from Acid.
To start us off with a flawless victory. As you said, that was perfect play against Jackie, especially shotgun. You don't have to worry about that ice cold and full screen getting completely negated and possibly getting punished, but that shotgun does have a gigantic forward hitbox that can hit through that clone and get a full combo.
Right, I think for some reason I thought it was high tech, but even now,
yeah, right
shotgun,
there, perfect example. It was able to go through the clone and generate some pressure there. It doesn't get the full combo that time.
Now this makes it a little bit easier for Unicorn because of that mid-range shotgun blast. And those down fours are just going to eat Unicorn alive, and this is actually going to do it. And Acid with a dominating match number 1. The Unicorn, I didn't even get to see what variation he was until round number 2. Acid that was a complete lockdown performance. And you saw the corner plays a huge role in this matchup.
There is a new king.
Yeah, and Unicorn was able to get, a couple straight hits there in round number 2. But in the corner, he really died to trying to check him every single time. With that shotgun, with Sub-Zero's recovery, he's able to get in there quick. It looked like that back 2 even moved him past the shotgun radius. And so he's going to have a lot to do tonight.
Yeah, those are advancing normals. Even besides the back 2, Sub-Zero's 1-2 string moves him so far forward to the point where it probably puts him out of that danger zone where Jackie's shotgun actually has a little bit of threat. So if he keeps playing the matchup the way he has been, especially with his use of that down 4, this is going to be really tough. He might want to consider switching, which is exactly what he ended up doing. He knows that he's not going to be able to contest with the advancing normals. So having smoke should be able to give him a little bit more of a fight.
Yeah, and this is actually one matchup that some smoke players do not like, but every time I've seen it on stream, it hasn't looked as dominant as they make it out to be. Sub-Zero can give him some trouble in the corner because he really only gives Smoke one option to get out. Easily baitable, but other than that, I mean, Smoke's advancing string alone that teleports behind, checks the ice clone at full screen, but here, Sub-Zero in the corner is just a blender of death. Doesn't get the clone out, but EXs anyway.
He decides to go for the breaker. He's still feeling pretty confident in this round, and he's not far off, but he needs to stay away from that corner. And he knows it. Look, he's taking his steps back, gonna try and trip guard him with a smoke bomb, go for the little bit of chip, and just wait for the right time to strike. Because he knows if he gets in that corner, it's over. Gonna keep the pot in the play. And just look at the respect, and it goes for the mix, and it connects.
Forces him off the meter in.
Off of the meter now.
That could have been a monumental whiff punish, but Sub-Zero's back 2, causing his hitbox to actually low profile that forward 1. Feels bad, man. Dr. Unicorn could have had that round, but here we go. Great start with a neutral jump punch read in the corner. And he's gonna get some set play going. Doesn't throw the mix from what it looked like. May have put the input in a little too early. Another NJP. Great read again.
And he knows too, that was a beautiful scout on that jump in because he knows that Acid is going to keep that corner pressure going for as long as possible. And he's making a lot of risks right now, but he's doing very well. Unicorn just seems to be in Acid's head when it comes to the blender. Gonna keep the plus frames.
Oh,
and again! Now wait a minute, that drop is huge. Look where he is right now with no meter to spend. Down 4 again.
Oh, it doesn't block twice in a row. Savage overheading his chip at this point. Tries to reverse the position. That may kill him as he cannot get out of this corner right now.
No, not like this. Acid, please. I don't need.
Oh, the EX swirling through the ice clone. That could have gone either way. Acid swagging on us here with that down 2 combo, unable to close it out. And Unicorn staying alive.
With the swirly, I love it. And that was smart because that could have been absolute death if Acid just backdashed. But Unicorn has faith in his reads, which is really the saving grace in this entire set right now. He's committing, and I think that's really the smartest thing about his play right now. Oh, beautiful hit confirmed by Acid. Gonna get the hard knockdown and put that clone into play. Unicorn needs to say a prayer to get out of this corner right now.
He has fade out. He has. That's about it. Very good from Acid though to check the fade with the stand 1. You want to do when your quickest recovery normals just to check it and then react accordingly. And very good stuff from him early. Acid, one of my personal favorite Sub-Zeros to actually watch in MK. He is so hyped when he gets things going. And very early in season number 1, got on to everyone's radar with an infamous win over Toxin that was insane. Mm-hmm. The corner game that he was able to implement and some of the savage things that this man did. He would do cross-up meaty slide in the corner into an ice clone, and it was unfathomable as it happened, and it worked. And it's actually good to see him. He's a little more conventional with his mix-up in the corner now, and he's optimizing so well. And Acid playing well, and man, oh man, does Unicorn kind of keep digging himself in a hole.
I feel like this is giving you goosebumps right now.
Oh,
now wait a minute. Wait a minute. That's
an
interesting pick. He's not going to go over. He's still taking a step. Mystic is a really good pick against Grandmaster stuff. I have word on the street that apparently it's a good matchup for Mystic. But he's taking a look at Kano right now. Possibly going
with Commando.
Commando.
Very interesting because he's not going to have great options. But he's got a better wake-up game than Smoke regardless.
Maybe he knows something we don't, man. But you take a look at Commando. Commando's known for being in your face with the tick grabs and getting some big damage off of them. But if he can't get in, what else does he have to work with?
Yeah, that ice clone anywhere on the screen is going to shut down any advancing Kano balls. The down 4 is going to shut that down. The wake-up command grab there working for him there, but doesn't reverse size, doesn't do anything great for him, but just puts space for Sub-Zero to work with here. And now he's got to eat the mix. His only wake up in the situation is either the command grab or the up ball. And both of them, as I was going to say, both of them, if Acid just stays away, will bait out both of them.
Just my patience.
If you're Unicorn right now, you have to be kicking yourself because that is not a good way to start off a game 3 when you're down 2-0.
Yeah,
but you know, it's not over yet. We've seen some pretty miraculous comebacks to say the least, but Acid is just absolutely unstoppable right now.
Oh, goes the command grab, but oh, no hiccup from on the back too from Acid.
And that should end up doing it. And unfortunately for Unicorn, I expect this game went extremely different in his head.